So what's Maryland like?
It's home. I mean, I like having a lot, like Coach Gattuso up here and he recruited a lot of dudes from Maryland. And it's a lot different from New York people.
Oh yeah?
But yeah, it's home to me. I moved a lot because I wasn't in a good area when I was growing up. And I found my home in Mount Airy, like Frederick area. So.
Is that a private school that you went to?
No, I went to a public school.
Public school.
Yeah.
Okay. So describe your hometown for me. Like you said, it's like home. Like I could say Syracuse is like home to me. Like, but
well, so I lived in PG County, Prince George's County, until I was like 7, and then I was in like a really bad area, getting in fights and stuff. And then my mom moved me to a place called Mount Airy. It's just white people. It's just white. But it's starting to be more diverse because it's like one of the top places to live in Maryland, and it's country. So like cornfields. My high school was in the middle of a cornfield.
That's different. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, everybody's just driving trucks. Kids would bring their tractors to school. Like it's crazy.
Wow, that really happens?
Yeah.
Wow. So you didn't grow up on a farm or anything like that? Like,
no.
So do you ever feel out of place?
I mean, I kind of just did my own thing. I have a lot of friends from football. I just kind of, I didn't feel out of place because I did at first because of my skin color. Like, I'm not even that dark, but it's just compared to up there, I am.
Right.
So.
Absolutely. State championship.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, we actually lost my senior year.
Runner-up, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Didn't mean to open the wound.
Yeah, it was. We had a great season. We came second in the conference. Or no, we were first in 3A conference. But a team that was 2A, we didn't play them in the playoffs. They beat us. They're really good. They won states like 4 years in a row. But yeah, we made it in thinking we're gonna dominate. But we didn't. But it was a fun experience playing in the Raven Stadium and all that.
How would you describe playing football in high school? You're obviously a standout player.
It was kind of easy. Yeah. It's not anywhere near college where college has every great player from that college or high school team, and in high school where there's like a weakness you can exploit, just like things like that. Right.
You hold the record still for receiving yards. Is it nice to have your name still there?
Yeah, it is. The funny thing about it is, the guy that had it before me, he had it for like 30-some years. He graduated with my mom from the same high school. So yeah, I'm in touch with him a lot. It's good to like go to them all back home and just like and still talk about like the young football players, and then I still got the record over them and stuff. Kind of gives me like a title, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Do you still go back and do camps and stuff?
Yeah.
Or will you be? Because you're first year here.
I do camps in the summer, like throughout high school, like for the youth program, Linganore, and I couldn't this summer because I was up here training and stuff. But if they don't keep us up this year, I'll go back.
Is that something you like working with kids and stuff?
Yeah, it's fun, and then because they're always at your games, you can always hear them. Mount Airy's a huge community. Like everybody loves each other, and then the football rivalry is crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So you played in a couple with like bowl games for high school?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with that. So what was that environment like compared to just a regular high school game?
Well, the bowl games were tricky because if you didn't know people, you were not gonna play. And I was kind of like the guy. I did my own thing. I didn't like get out there. I didn't go to many camps. Coaches didn't know me, and it was kind of like where I came from, the PG County area, is where like all the head coaches for the bowl games were. So they didn't really know me. They played their guys first, and so I didn't really get because we didn't have much practices. It was like cold, winter snowing and stuff like that. And that was a crowd, but yeah, I got a couple plays.
Yeah.
And then I played in the Chesapeake Bowl. I actually played the Crab Bowl and the Chesapeake Bowl with Russell Neverdine. He's here with me too.
Okay.
Playing football.
What position?
He's a receiver.
Okay.
Number 89. Yeah, we were in the same boat.
Yeah.
And the kid that was just in here, we played against him in one of the bowls.
Okay. I feel like that happens a lot where you go to a college and you find out like, oh, I was facing off against him. Like, yeah. Did anyone like kind of take you under their wing as you transitioned from high school to college here?
Yeah, like all the Malachi Lawrence, Cole King. Over the summer we were hanging out with them, like chilling at their spot, and then we weren't allowed to train with them yet, but before camp we started to just get that bond going and stuff.
Right. Well, Cole's from Syracuse, so I've known him pretty well. I also talked to Omar here and there just to see how he's doing. And I had mentioned that we were going to sit down today, and he goes, he's a really talented player. So what's it like to hear that from him?
I don't even know. He's a great player, and to hear that from him, I feel accomplished kind of. But yeah. So
being close to Malachi and Cole, like Cole obviously graduated. Malachi is done. Unless he has one more. He's had well, yeah, because he hurt his wrist. Okay, so Cole's gone. Do you think like you can fill that void, even though you already have had such a big first year?
Oh yeah, definitely. We do have, our team is very young, and all of our receivers are young. Malachi's the oldest. Yeah. I think our oldest receiver is probably a redshirt junior, besides Malachi. So we're definitely going to need that spot. I'm not sure if I'm not going to say ready for it, but it's hard to explain, like, because I'm still a freshman, I'm going to be a sophomore. I'm not sure if anybody's going to really take me as a leader yet because I'm so young, but I'm definitely going to try and do what I can to help out.
Yeah. Do you see yourself being a leader? Like, do you think that you could do it?
Oh, definitely, because again, back to the bowl game, one of the bowl games I didn't mention, the Big Day 3, that was the biggest bowl game I went to. They made me a captain for that, and so and I was a captain for my high school. So I think I could definitely become a leader eventually. It's a good years in the
9 touchdowns. Did you think that you were going to have 9 touchdowns going into your freshman year?
Definitely. I didn't even think I was going to play. I thought I was going to get redshirted like freshman day. But yeah, I did not think it was because the first couple, I didn't get scored until the 3rd game, I think, and it was just so hard.
Yeah.
And but after that first one, they said it'll
gets
come.
easier.
Yeah.
Lizzie and I were talking before you came in, and she said you're still a little bit shy. You're still trying to open up around the media, and the first time you had that touchdown, you had a few good games, and you had to get used to people asking you to sit down and talk. And do you think that, you said you were nervous today, but are you getting the hang of it?
Well, things like this, I can do, but if it's like I'm staring at the camera, like my first press conference after the JMU game, they were just asking me so many questions. I just like kind of like froze. I don't know. So, but yeah, I'll definitely get used to it. I'll get better.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else I can throw at you. I mean, ending your season with an award, like Offensive Rookie of the Year. What did that feel like? Part of you say, I'm only a freshman, this is a little bit crazy?
Yeah, definitely. I knew it was, I didn't think it was possible for me, but I'm really...
Still a little speechless about it.
It is, but I'm still yet not satisfied though, because I want to keep going. I would like to get like a Player of the Year instead of a Rookie of the Year, so like, because that's everybody, not just the rookies.
Yeah. And do you have goals in mind for this off season, spring coming up, training?
Yeah, I just got to stay on the grind. I mean, you hear that a lot, but it gets tough. There's a lot of distractions, you know, especially at college. You're free, but
you're free. What do you mean?
Like,
are your parents strict?
Yeah, my mom. I'm only with my mom, so yeah, she's very strict.
Yeah.
She still like she would if she had the chance to tell me no, she would not let me to go to any parties.
Yeah.
She's crazy still. Like she still beats me.
Yeah.
Like she's funny.
She still tears you apart.
Yeah. She's just, but I love it.
She comes to a lot of games?
She came to all the home games, and then she came to Villanova because that's close to me. Yeah, and then we have a lot of games close, like Delaware, we play there, and JMU, so she's going to be on the list.
Right. Do you have any siblings?
I have an older brother.
Older brother.
Yeah.
Did he play any sports?
He played football. He was a quarterback, but he didn't play in college. He went to Virginia Tech. He's very, very, very smart.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's in Alaska right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's he doing out there?
He graduated with like mechanical engineering, so he's like an internship right now, just getting the feel of things and some like oils. Some great stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're probably extremely close to your mother.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
She's my girl.
Yeah. That's cool. Another thing I want to talk about is how close you were with Will,
Oh,
quarterback. You had to be extremely close with him. I mean, connecting for 58 catches and so forth.
Will was my dude. He really, I could relate to him. I feel like I knew him before like, he's kind of like reminds me of people from back home. So I really like that. It feels like a familiar face kind of.
Yeah.
And whenever I see him, even though he's gone, I still give him a big hug and
Yeah.
everything. But yeah, I don't even know how like we started in the summer during camp. We would eat lunch together because I knew I had to have that bond because my quarterback in high school, he was one of my best friends, and we had just a connection. And I definitely wanted that with my quarterback now.
Yeah. How crucial is that connection?
It's like because if you guys aren't on the same page, it's just not gonna work.
Right.
Because if you're off, he's gonna be off, and if he's off, the whole team. So it kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, off the field, did you and him? Obviously, you said you see lunch together, like.
Yeah. That during the season, yeah, he has his own people. I have my own people. But like, I would see him out. I would see him just like after practice, we would stay out there for a little bit longer, just talk and stuff. And we weren't like afraid to tell each other something. Like if he made a bad throw, I'll tell him. If I need to do something better, he'll tell me. And then we just had a good relationship.
Who's looking like they'll be the quarterback for next year?
I'm not sure at all with that because we've had some transfers. We have a lot of recruits that they like. So I'm really not sure.
So when they come in, the transfers and other players that could possibly be the quarterback, are you going to make the same initiative to sit down, spend extra time with them?
I'm just going to see what type of people they are. Yeah, we started throwing a little bit. I just got to get to know them because even though they're my quarterbacks, but they're also my teammates, so I want to be friends with them. So.
Right. One thing or one play that you think in a few years from now, maybe you'll obviously be a senior in a few years, what's one thing you'll remember about your freshman season?
I don't even know. The one thing I remember, it wasn't even a play, it was the Villanova game. Brian Parker, NFL type, he came up, he just scored a touchdown. He like put his toes at the end of the line and just like dragged him. And then he just ran a great route and everything. And then he came off to the sideline, came to me, he was like, I learned that from you. And I always remember that because that's just like, I'm happy about it.
Yeah. So you're learning from him, but he's also learning from you.
Yeah.
That's a great memory to have.
Yeah, that is.
Cool. That sounds like we pretty much touched on everything.
Yeah.
But good luck for next season. I don't know where.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.